Another factor giving traders the jitters today, a spike in inflation, as the producer price index for April rose by a more than forecast 0.6%. Part of the reason for that increase, a new and more accurate way for the government to track wholesale prices and which parts of the economy are most affected. Steve Liesman explains.
Once upon a time, America was a manufacturing powerhouse. About 1 of every 3 American jobs was on the factory floor. But beginning sometime around the end of the Korean War, services began to take over. Now, just 1 in every 10 Americans is in manufacturing. Yet the government for a long time stuck to the old ways of measuring the old economy. That's slowly changing. This year, the government revamped its wholesale inflation indicator to take account far more of the service sector. In fact, the index once only covered about 35% of activity. Now it's near 75% and should do a much better job of pinpointing inflationary pressures. And there do seem to be some now. The 2 times the index has been published, including today, it's shown inflation well above expectations. That's made former Fed Chair Alan Greenspan nervous.
Now, I'm not forecasting inflation is about to run. I doubt it very much. But the presumption that it's no longer on the horizon, I think, is a mistake.
Now, to be sure, these are producer prices, and they often don't get passed along one for one to consumers. But if inflation is going to start, it's likely to be picked up first in wholesale prices, maybe especially now that it covers more of the U.S. economy. For Nightly Business Report, I'm Steve Liesman.